What is up, YouTube? Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. So, this guys is Cloudpunk. It's an amazing voxel game that's obviously cyberpunk themed, and the easiest way to describe it is, by the way, the soundtrack is just the easiest way to describe this game would be you are a delivery driver in a dystopian, futuristic cyberpunk city of Nivalis. Um, the vanilla game, because this is the DLC. City of Ghosts is the DLC, and I know I don't have a playthrough of the vanilla game on my channel, but I decided to start with this since it just came out and I couldn't resist. So the vanilla game has you as the driver Rania, running around the city, driving around the city actually, doing errands for various people, all under the company name of Cloudpunk. You work for Cloudpunk, which are these underground delivery drivers. Like if you've played Mirror's Edge, it's kind of like that. Like you know how the runners in that game are not exactly legal. Well, same for this. Same for Cloudpunk, the organization. And the story gets really cool. It gets, for one, really emotional. For two, gets really stressful sometimes. It's a really cool game. And they just came out with a DLC, City of Ghosts, and I'm just gonna start playing it. I will maybe do a Cloudpunk like vanilla game playthrough at some point as well. But for now, City of Ghosts, let's dive straight in. I've already filled up with my controls, so we will not be wasting any more time. Okay, here we are. Switch to third person view. X. So this is interesting. We're not Rania actually, because in the first game Rania was our main character. She was this girl that had just arrived to the big city, and the delivery job was her first job. But it seems we are another dude, and just look at how pretty this game is. The art is amazing. Well, not exactly art, just the setting, I suppose. I don't know how to call it, but just look how pretty it is. I think I can actually go in first person. Can I? Yes. Well, it says on my screen. So, yeah. You can actually play this game in first person. It was an update they added some time ago. But yes, it makes the game so much better. Like, let's just go over here. Look at it! Look how beautiful it is! This is one of the main reasons why I adore this game, and I was so hyped for the new DLC. And they just dropped it with no fanfare, like, because I typically check my Steam for any updates, and one day, yesterday I just covered. Yeah. Yeah, you'll hear these ads all throughout the game. They're really cool. I'll pause every time one of them comes up, because some of them are really, really weird. But yeah, I was just checking my Steam and I saw that the DLC had come out. Like, there was no announcement, no nothing. No, like a week's announcement or anything. So yes, I'll be playing mostly in first person. Exactly because of this. This is what it looks like third person. It's also playable, but you can't really look around. Your camera is static, which is something that the first game, the vanilla game, did really well. Never once did never was the camera an issue. English. But I will be playing in first person because look at it! Oh. Oh, okay. I think we need to talk to this guy.
This is my Hava. You're in the way. I am Officer Morpho, CorpSec Junior Cadet in training, and you are under arrest, Mr. Hayes.
In training?
Great.
You can't arrest me.
My training is complete. I begin my first shift tomorrow morning.
Great. I look forward to being arrested then.
I aim to have an exemplary first day as a CorpSec officer. I must impress upon my superiors the seriousness with which I approach my duties, and solemnity and respect in which I hold the ancient and venerable CorpSec Civil Enforcement Agency. As such, I aim to make an impressive and prestigious arrest as soon as my shift begins.
Good for you, Corpbot. You got any smokes?
Morpho, and I do not imbibe tobacco, alcohol, or illegal drugs.
We're not gonna have much in common, Morpho. We might not be best friends after all.
Citizen, I am escalating my tone to level 3 aggression. You will not be allowed to evade me, as I plan to arrest you at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Mr. Hayes, you are accused of...
Come on, get in the Hava then.
Excuse me?
What?
You can come with me. That keep you happy?
Why, yes, that would be acceptable, but I do not understand.
Let's go for a drink, Corpbot. I need to make a call, and it's not gonna be pretty. I need some liquid courage first. You're buying.
Even though I have no desire to socialize with you, accompanying you would ensure you do not escape. And I do have some discretionary funds to aid in the investigation of high-profile criminals.
That's the spirit.
Wow. So,
Hey, Jank, give me a nav point for the nearest, cheapest, best booze. My new friend Morpho wants to treat us.
Your automata appears to be faulty.
Hey, me and Jank been through a lot, okay? He's just a little flaky.
Generating nav point for all that exists when the tree falls in the empty library. Enjoy your giraffe.
See? He gave us the nav point. And he mostly makes sense. So it was Morpho, right? What's your deal? Why'd you want to join the Sec? Who put you on to me? You like it in Nivalis? How much money you got?
Yes, I am Morpho. I have no deal. I have dreamed of being a CorpSec agent since my programming was reset. I must protect the anonymity of my sources. I am here to serve the corporate citizens' safety and freedoms within the city. It does not matter whether I like Nivalis or not. I have 1,077 credits.
rich.
That's a decent stack of limbs, but how do you know?
Don't worry, the dialogue will continue. Or at least it did in the first game, I hope it does in this one too.
Real. I'll need to check them.
I assure you, they are legal tender.
I'm a certified credit inspector. I have to evaluate their authenticity. Now.
I did not realize you were a credit inspector. Very well. I trust these are all in order.
I can't believe that worked.
Excuse me?
Oh, just as I thought. You can't use these. I've seen plenty of counterfeit limbs in my time, and these are some of the worst.
How can that be? I just got them from...
Listen up, Morpho. If you spend these, you might get kicked out of CorpSec before you start. Well, if that's what you want.
No.
Then don't worry. I'll make sure no one knows you had them.
Thank you. That is a relief.
No problem. But now you owe me, okay?
That only seems fair.
Was your CorpSec training rigorous, Morpho?
Yes. CorpSec only recruits the best...
By the way, yeah, as you saw, there's a cockpit view, and oh, it's so amazing. I forgot about it for a second. We're playing in first person.
Practice.
Cockpit view. So, as you can see, it's a pretty dialogue-heavy game. It's not actiony. The first one didn't have any like shooting or anything like that. The most action we saw in the first one was just like a time trial. Like we had to race to a place before something bad happened. I don't remember exactly what. So it's more of a story-driven game, as As cliche as that sounds. Also, I'm trying to find my way. Okay, no, I got to switch to third person for a second. Ow! I'm not a good driver, guys, don't laugh. Okay, yeah, here we go. We're looking for a parking somewhere near, because you can only park your hovers on specific places, like over there. And we just stole this bot, money. And as you can see, it's this little holographic window pops up on our screen, so we can line up and park vehicle. So, let's go. Hi, Morpho. Also, the first game also had the cockpit view, but it didn't have, like, people couldn't sit inside with you. But as you saw, the guy, like, the bot was inside with us, so that's really cool. I love it when games evolve. That's just, especially good games. Oh, look at this guy. It's such an endearing feeling when one of your favorite games just keeps getting better and better and better. Is this where we're supposed to be? Buy a drink at the dim sum bar. Is this it? Must be it.
Here's what we have in stock.
Liquor when nothing else helps. Sure.
Thanks, bud.
Come again.
Are you going to drink the whole bottle?
Is there a law against that, Murph?
Cadet Morpho. And no, but I do not recommend it.
Why do you care? Isn't it easier to arrest me tomorrow if I'm passed out drunk?
It is impossible to arrest someone who has choked to death on their own vomit.
Well, then it's great that you're here to make sure I don't do that. You know what you are, Morpho?
A corpsec cadet.
A narc. A stooge, a traitor to your social class, and a big fun vacuum.
Oh.
But don't worry. One night with me, and you'll never be the same.
If I am a fun vacuum, what are you?
I'm the straw that stirs the drink. Now be quiet for a minute while I make this call.
To whom?
Hey, it's me, Hayes. I want my old job back. I want to come back to Cloudpunk.
Ooh. Dropping the big names. Radia, this is the girl that we played as in the first game.
I wonder what she dreams about.
You told her she could come with you,
If she could stay awake.
but you knew she would get sleepy.
I did, Camus. It was a long day.
But a good one, even if we didn't go to the park.
There just aren't that many parks in Nivalis, Camus. Not in Midtown, anyway.
I understand. I am excited to get back to work.
Sorry, Camus. It's just me tonight. I kind of want some time alone. Is that okay?
Yes.
You'll be fine. I'll be back before you know it.
Yes.
See you later, Camus.
Oh, Camus is a good boy. So, Camus is our automata, or AI, in this game. AI is the old term, like outdated term. They're now called automatas. And initially in the first game, Camus was our automata in our hover, the car that we drive around. But at the end of the game, through some events, we managed to obtain an actual body for him, which is this puppy. So this is our apartment. In the first game, you could actually customize your place, and you can actually look at some stuff in it. This is the collectible card for Never Stop Joe. I think that was his name. We have a little fish tank with voxel fishies inside. We have a little house for cameras, and we have a balcony, and we can look at this pretty game. Oh, it's amazing. I'm tearing up just looking at cameras. Come on, we'll be back. But yes, so this is Rania, the girl that we played in the first game. And let's head to work, I suppose. Television, does it do anything? Oh, it's on the other side. I guess it just plays little clips. Oh, from how they made the game. Maybe? Cool. This is a little girl that we saved in... I keep saying the first game, but in the vanilla game. There's our bed. Is there blood on it? It's disturbing. Come on. But yes, let's go. I'm getting a feeling we kinda have his job. Was that his name? I'm sorry if I just forget things.
Did you call?
Oh,
You know I
Camus.
didn't.
What if I came along? You have worked for Cloudpunk for 2 months, and I am never allowed to come. I was a good helper on the first night.
You were, Camus.
I will be quiet, then it will be like you are alone. I will be extra quiet. I know I am annoying sometimes.
You're not annoying, Camus. You really want to come?
More than anything else in the world.
How can I say no to that? Come on then, let's go.
My second night. I wonder if it will be like the first.
Let's find out.
No. So the first game was over the course of a single night, a single shift, and oh boy. It took us on a roller coaster. So as you saw, I picked up some things. There's a modicum of exploration in this game, in the sense of the first game had this big fetch quest where we had to find like 60 cards or something that was scattered around the city.
Are you experiencing harder? Apathy, vaguely defined ennui? Then check out this season's best-selling emotional immunizations at Immune One.
Emotional immunizations. I won't lie, sometimes I wish I had one of those, because holy hell, emotions can get really real. But yes, so as you can see, we're picking some stuff up. Some of this stuff can be used to, for instance, repair elevators that are broken, and you can find. Oh, we have this car. Yeah, I guess. In the first game, you could pick a car. Oh, there is Camus. Is he in the car with us?
Let's hope this old hovel will make it through another night.
We should try to hit less than 127 people tonight.
I am so tired. Is it acceptable to start work with a coffee break? Hey, wait, I didn't hit that many people.
This is true. I stopped counting.
What?
Ha, ha. Let's just try to get through tonight without killing anyone else or each other.
Anyone
Do you
else?
think about what happened on your first night with Control and Cora?
Yes, I'm really trying not to, though.
Okay. I am excited to start a new shift. I hope we almost die less often.
Same. Camus, toggle our Cloudpunk service status tag to available.
What? I can't.
Damn it. Right, you're not my automata anymore.
I am a dog.
Yes, you
Activate
are.
generic automata.
Automata now available in generic limited mode. How can I help you today, sir?
Right, I forgot about you. Just log into the automated Cloudpunk job allocation server. I'm clocking in for the night.
Delivery available at Cloudpunk HQ. Would you like to activate my limited offer, monthly subscription, premium mode?
You ask every night. I told you, no, I don't want to start the night in the red.
Premium mode is now available, free of charge, courtesy of Cloudpunk.
Wait,
what?
really? Then yeah, go ahead, unlock or whatever.
Premium mode unlocked. It is a pleasure to serve you, ma'am.
Ma'am, about time. Although,
Ma'am?
I know, Camus, I know. Generic automata, just call me Rania, please.
Yes, Rania.
So, what should I call you? Are you listening, generic automata? I need a better name for you.
You may choose any name you desire.
Any suggestions, Camus?
Oh, choosing a name sounds fun. There are so many options. Susan, Renata, Rasmussen, Frangible, Alexandria Titania Elizabetha Swanson.
Generic automata. So, Jen. Your name is Jen.
Aww.
Very well, Rania. Please enjoy your premium automata features.
What are they? You know what? It can wait for now. Let's focus on this first delivery. I want to get off to a good start tonight.
Okay, well, I guess for an underground delivery service, we're not really underground. But yes, the first game we really got our butts kicked. Well, not kicked, but it was a roller coaster. Pick up payment. Okay, what's this?
So where is this package going? We don't have a nav point. Jen, why isn't the Cloudpunk job allocation server telling us where to go?
The job allocation server is offline.
We would normally have a call from Control by now. Old Control.
We don't have a controller now, Camus. We just take whatever job the algorithm gives us. No chat, no special jobs.
That is boring. I remember a lady control. At the end of your first shift.
She dumped us after one night, Camus. We're stuck with the algorithm now.
Is that better?
You might think so, but no. Drivers who don't have an allocated controller get all the shitty jobs. If things don't pick up soon, we won't make rent this month.
Hey, driver 14FC, you read me? Or you prefer Rania, right?
Ooh.
Who is that?
Well, you're in luck, Rania. The job allocation server's down for maintenance, and I snap you up. I'm your new controller. I think we're gonna make a great team.
Oh, me too. Nice to meet you. So where am I going, Control?
The Marrow, setting a nav point now.
On my way. I was
Yay.
just saying how I didn't have a controller.
Well, you have one now, and I have to ask you some questions, Rania. That okay?
What kind?
There have been some issues with our driver database. We seem to have lost all your records. That's why you were ranked so low and didn't have a controller. I looked into it though, and you have a high commendation rating, and your delivery stats are good.
How are my customer reviews?
Exemplary. You're fast, Rania. Your scores are high, but they could be higher.
Right. After my first night, I try not to go too fast. Take fewer risks.
It's not just you that gets rated. Each Cloudpunk controller has a rating at the end of the night, too. My rating's based on how well my drivers do, so this is no time for slacking. No time for playing it safe.
How many controllers are there?
Who knows? But I want to be top tonight, and I think you can help me get there.
I'll do my best, but I'm still pretty new to this.
You're a natural. But I'm gonna level with you. The rest of my stable of drivers, well, they aren't exactly speedsters.
I'm also going to leave the loading screens in because the music is just so good.
My ex-husband could teach him a thing or two about finishing fast.
Just give me the questions then, I guess.
Nah, I'll catch you after you make your delivery. I'm gonna have my coffee first. Triple espresso, come to mama.
Coffee? So if you can drink, you're not, never mind.
Aww. In the first game, our controller that we got really attached to actually turned out to be an automata as well. Poor guy. But as you can see, Nivalis is, well, I keep saying this, but it's such a pretty city. Maybe I should switch to third person. Just so you guys can, at least for now, see it more openly as I drive around. So the Marrow, oops. So the Marrow is a bit like a slum. This is a city that is basically built on top of an ocean. Because as you can see, there's only water down below. And it just keeps sinking, and they keep building on top of it, and it's just this never-ending process, and it's kind of scary, don't you think? Like constantly sinking and constantly building on top of ruins, It's a very dystopian thing, I guess. So yes, we're just heading to our nav point, which, as you can see, is the green diamond on our map. Further down the line, we'll be able to upgrade our car to... the first game, the vanilla game, didn't have that many upgrades. It had a lot of cosmetic upgrades, but not that many performance upgrades. So we'll see if this one does. I passed it, I think. Also, these highways that you can see, they make your car go faster. So it's over there. Let's find a parking spot. Oh, there's one. So you can only park in these specifically designated parking spots. You can't really park anywhere you want. Which, they actually explain it in the vanilla game. Everything is controlled by the corps, the corporations. Where you can drive, where you can park, and it actually makes sense because you wouldn't want just some guy with his car being able to drive up to a corporation's tower and just, you know, crash into it or whatever. So cars or hovers can't really drive anywhere they want. They can only drive in specific places. Mostly throughout the city, but like for instance, they can go really high. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but limbs is the currency, which I just adore. The play on words there. You know, typically in a dystopian future, things cost an arm and a leg, you know, limbs. It's kind of funny. But yes. I'll just be quiet and let you listen to the music. Really good, right? I'm a sucker for synthwave or cyberpunk music or whatever you want to call it. It's so good. And delivery
Well,
box.
this delivery was very normal, Camus.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I guess I
100
just kind of
bucks.
expected to meet someone weird, or I don't know.
It is not like that first night. Everything seems calmer. It is all the same, but it is also all different.
I guess that's a good thing. Hold tight, Camus. I'll be back at the Hava in a sec.
Just look at it. Look at it. Actually, there was something happening if I go over here. In the vanilla game, like, buildings would just crumple into the sea. It was really scary. So this is one of those elevators that I mentioned that you can repair and it will take you to a secret, quote unquote. Come on, Camus. Usually these quote unquote secrets would have resources or one of those cards that I mentioned or something else that's interesting. This one wasn't obviously broken, so we didn't need to repair it with any parts that we have, but sometimes we might need to. And we're going back to our hall. I should have parked over here instead of over there. Yes, so let's get back to our hover. And I think once we get our new assignment, we'll call it a day for now. Because this, I feel like this is a
Rania,
very good
no
intro.
personal history, high ratings, and a clean record. I was just thinking, you must have family in CorpSec.
Hell no.
So what's your story then?
Is that the first question?
Nope, that's friendly conversation. You won't get much of it from me. Not tonight. We have work to do, 14FC.
So, give me a job.
You got it. Meadow Market. There's a package waiting. It's real close. I'm planning optimal routes for you tonight, Rania. No more low-status jobs from the automated algorithm for you. All jobs are hand-picked, urgent, and pay well. Unlike previous controllers, I want us to be the best.
Okay. Questions later then?
Nope, we're maximizing our time here. Questions as you go, as long as you can run and talk at the same time.
Let's find out.
When you find the package, just grab it and keep going. Full name?
Rania.
Full name.
We don't have full names back home. I'm just Rania from Era.
And Ara is?
Was my mother.
Family.
None.
Dependents?
None.
Education?
None that would be recognized in Nivalis.
Sexuality?
None of your business.
We just need to put something on the form.
Do we?
I'll just put, still deciding.
Don't bother. How many more questions?
Marital status?
Married to a prince, heir to the throne.
I'll put single. Financial status?
One missed rent payment away from destitution.
Insurance status?
What do you think?
No insurance, maximum risk. Political affiliations?
Neo-anarchist, anti-capitalist activist.
At least 2 of those words could get you arrested.
Centrist.
Just like everyone else.
Everyone that's not in a CorpSec re-education program.
You know, I thought you'd be smart enough to keep your politics to yourself.
Yeah, well, the last 2 months living in Nivalis have been a bit of an eye-opener.
Want to tell me about it?
Nope. We almost done?
Last couple. Any day jobs?
Well...
Out with it.
I play flute. I mean, I might play again, I guess.
I'll put no. Last question, ambitions.
Other than smash the system?
Are you gonna steal my job? Or try to get signed up by Curzona?
Your job? No way. No offense. And Curzona, the massive multinational delivery company that forcibly recruits drivers and works them to death? Please see my previous answer, re-anarchism.
All right. Well, believe it or not, that went better than usual. Good luck with the delivery, Rania. Control out.
Wait, Control. Can I ask you something in return?
Seems only fair.
The accidents, the disasters, and the bombings.
What about them?
Are they getting better? I mean, in the past few months, have things improved?
This is the Twilight, Rania. Literally and figuratively, is that the word? The one that means in books.
Literally means... It doesn't matter. What's your point?
Nivalis is a city on the precipice, on the verge of blinking out. Some days are better, some days worse. But eventually, the whole thing is gonna slide into the ocean. The city lights will be swallowed by the waves, or swallowed by something worse. There's a beast under there, and it is hungry. It's waiting for the day when we slip into its maw, and that day's been coming for a long time now. I might be dead before it happens, or it might happen tonight. But there's no point worrying about something you can't change.
I didn't peg you as one of those doomsday cultists, Control. What if we can save it?
I'm no cultist, Rania, but the end of the world seems more likely than someone saving it.
Everyone seems so gloomy. No one thinks anything will ever get better. What if something changed already, for the better?
Cora knows. You're an optimist, all right, Rania.
I've been called a lot of things before, but never that.
Well, listen up, wide-eyed country girl. There have been 17 major disasters since we started this conversation.
Well, shit.
Let me finish. 17, which is way below average, so you never know. Now, less navel-gazing and more work, please. You're on the clock, 14FC. Come on, control out.
I am going to love this game. the writing is amazing, as you guys can see. It's funny, it's intriguing, it's catching, and look at it. I am a sucker for neon lights. Like, put a neon light in front of me and like a moth. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will definitely be playing more of this. I will probably be alternating between Cyberpunk and Cloudpunk, or maybe I'll just shoot out several episodes of Cloudpunk at once. I don't know, we'll see, but for now, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you in whatever comes next. Bye bye.